Hello everyone and welcome back to Recursed. Today we are jumping back into the ruins after some wild discoveries last time. If you want to know why there's a white crystal in that chest right there, go ahead and check out the prior episodes in the description below or card above. But we're back into this very recursive puzzle game. We have a pool of acid here, which we found out last time, removes any like enigmatic particles and like effects on certain blocks, such as that green one there. But what do we do here? So if we... I want to know, just because it feels relevant, where this block ends up. Okay, so then how do we get up there? Is my main question. Because, okay, I think this was the mechanic I didn't quite piece together in my last session, mainly because I had, again, what happened last time was I really struggled with the last level in the particular... Oh, I can't get up there. Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's go ahead and reset for a second. I have a new theory of the case. Can I even get up there if I don't like start there? Because we can do that pretty easily, and now we're just fully stuck. We can also pretty easily, if we have a block up there, we would be able to walk around here and bring the ever-changing eternal green block into this section here, whatever that entails. So, if we bring this block out here, oof, we have as many blocks as we want. We can go ahead and throw this one over here and use these infinite blocks to like make a way back up top over here, because why not? Grab one and just keep on going. We can now go up if we so desire. And with that newfound power, we're going to grab you and hopefully get you out of here. Yes, nice. And now what to do with this block here? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. Because, like, I never actually properly solved the prior puzzle, so I don't know how these two blocks, like, interact. If I put this here, what happens? Okay, well, sorry, if I put this here and then drop you in here, what happens? You're just gone. You just go away forever. You disappear. You are dissolved. But you're preserved, and we have a good time. You don't get eroded into the evil juice of erosion. What? But I still don't understand how we're supposed to get around, like, this acid here. What happens if I just have you dissolve? Great, you just dissolve, which... What's the point of that? Oh, am I meant to kind of, like, prop up this guy or something? If we go here... No, that doesn't make any sense, because you can't... You can't... Yeah, you can't exit this room and then prop it up in some other fun, fresh way. I'm just gonna drop you in and wait for the bird to come out and scold me. Where's the bird? Why is the bird not here to tell me that I, in fact, made a soft lock puzzle? Anyway, I do think the first part of my solution is totally chill and fine. Finding a way to get all these guys there. Boom, boom, boom. Please, and thank you. Oh, I need one more cube, because I'm a foolish fool who forgets things like that with some frequency. Yeah, let me actually figure out the mechanic I failed to figure out last time around. No, I need other cube. I need you here, grab you, jump, yump, and pump. Perfect. Good work all around, everyone. And now we have this guy, who is perfect and good. Is it literally wait, can I... This is a dumb thing to ask, but if I just have these two guys here, can I just make a tower that goes high enough? I can totally just make a tower that goes high enough. Then why even have the red object in this level? Why even have that in this level? Let's be so for real. I could just make a tower tall enough with these three objects. Well, now I feel kind of dumb. Embed. Never question the ability to just kind of make a tower tall enough, you know? And where do you go? Okay, Ring, what do you have to say for yourself?
I wish I had a bottle with me, so I could take a measure of aqua mortua. It'd fetch a pretty penny to the right buyer. Saying
Cool.
that,
Cool. Just some more awesome world building and lore. What is the actual order of operations here? I assume, just because it's a safe guess for most of these puzzles, that we need to swap the order of chests. That the key needs to end up here. Well, this seems relatively straightforward. We pop you in here. And then use you to unlock the gate, because why not? And then we find out what's going on with this chest here. This chest wants us... What does this chest want from us? Okay, how tall is this jump? Can I jump over this with an object in my hand? If I have another object in my hand, can I make that jump? Because I do think I'm beginning to understand how this particular puzzle might work. I can make that jump. We have you here. Great, so then we pop you in here. Wait, no. Wait, we do... Wait. No. Yeah, we pop you... No. Wait. 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 Hold on. Is there another chest I can bring in? Can I bring in a second version of this chest? Yes, I can bring in 2 versions of this chest, which is essential for solving this particular puzzle. And the key resets too after I solve it, so we're doing okay. We have absolutely no problems here. Grab you. Love the Triforce design in the background. You. Perfect. And then what's the exact order of operations we need? We need 2 chests. So the problem is we can't bring green guy to this side. No! What? My key got stuck! I'm using the keyboard for this and the key just got stuck a little bit and that made me see the part to the right. Left. Oh man, okay. Dang. Cool. Guess we're just doing keyboard antics now. Cool. Why am I rearranging? I don't need to rearrange. I just need to bring you down here. And then while we're doing this, grab you so we can have you handy as well. Boom. Like the Boom Brothers. Who are the Boom Brothers? Glad you asked. I'm not. I have no idea who they are, actually. I'd prefer you didn't ask questions I don't know the answer to, so I look and feel smarter. Pop you here. And then we can pop one of yous, like this. You come in here. We then can do this. Pop in here, grab this chest. Throw you over here, and then exit, and end up... Oh no, I paradoxed instead. which is fine.
That wasn't right. If I exit a room, I've got to return to the room.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and just solve some basic puzzles using this guy instead. Well, we just need 2 of these. It's the same solution as last time. Just bring it out and get another ruby. So it's not the exact same solution, I guess. Is there a cube anywhere I can use? Any kind of cubing going on? I guess if I use this chest, I can pop you here. Then swap the order of the chests. Should I be going for the white cubes? Is that a good thing to be going for? I can just pull out an extra ruby. Well, that's good. So I can just pull an extra ruby. Nice. Grab you. Come in here. And then move this guy up, and we can, from here, grab another ruby one more time. Basically just ruby maxing, grabbing as many as we possibly can to make all this work. Did I actually need 3 rubies? Probably not. I'm frequently known for finding inefficient solutions to the puzzles in this game, though, so... I'm stupid. Why did I bring the chest back? And what I need to bring back is actually just the ruby. The inefficiencies of my solutions need to be studied. For their, again, inefficiency and terrible nonsense. So then what do I do with the paradox? Now that I have the paradoxes going, should I be going for them or should I be avoiding them? I'm genuinely not sure. I have no idea what the consequences are of a paradox. Like, why does the white cube... Ooh, weird. Can I duplicate objects from this chest here? Okay, what's your deal? I can't get up there, so... Hope it's good. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Throw you over here. How close am I to getting up there? Can I do it with just 1 block? I can do it with just 1 block. Then fine, let's grab the other block. Just for funsies. And I can't get up there. Can I get up there? I can get up there. Grab you. Bring you down. Just to see where this next one goes. That's all I really want, is just to know where this guy's going. We need to sink you. Again, there is definitely some mechanic I am not understanding about these floating blocks. There is just some mechanic that is genuinely and utterly lost on me. And I don't know what to do with that mechanic. Which is why it's, you know, the one that's utterly and totally lost on me. Because, like, there has to be some way to stop the floating guy from getting in the way here without, like, just totally ruining my own life. Fine. I mean, can I just jump up into the gate with enough... Well, if I have the cube, I could. Yeah, if I had the cube, that wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so then the floating thing is just totally irrelevant then. Which one's which? You are that one. So what it sounds like to me is I just kind of need to... What's the kind way to put this? I have a different idea, actually. I'm going to do this so that the cube remains perpetually loaded in the larger level, and we don't escape a room that has the cube, therefore causing it to cease existing. This way, we stay perpetually loaded. We can bring ooh, how do we do this actually? We need cube, we need key. We need key to end up in this room without deleting cube in any way. And now just how in the darn diddly dangy do you even propose we do that? And just to be clear, this gate here is not permanently openable, right? No, it's not. It's only the key that may be. Yeah, the key is just kind of a forever thing. Once the key's gone, it's gone. Well, I have no clue how to rescue the key from this situation. Oof. Again, wrong spot. We go in here. How do we get... Okay. Hypothetically, if I only had 2 blocks, I could jump. I think I can make that if I was holding an object. Because that's only a 2-block high jump, right? Yeah, I can make that if I was holding an object. So then how do I get an object? If I leave this room, everything's going to lose progress. And there's no real reason to leave the room, at least to my knowledge. What I want, I guess... Oh, I've got it. Wait, no, this is easy, actually. Well, no, it's not. Because the problem is, I want to have both the cube and the... Oof. I want to have in this room... I want to have the box that has the key. Because once the box has the key... I can get... This is basically having the key in this room. There is no reason we cannot recreate having the key in this room from this position. Well, as in, because, like, but if I leave here, then the box just disappears. And now we've got no key anywhere. Unless, of course, we take this and run. But then all we have left is this, which is not good because now where's the key? Restart. Bring it back over. Which one's which? You are this miserable excuse of a room, and you are... I'm so stupid. Why? No, I can go and get this chest. Oh, actually, I can't get up there. Oh, interesting. I thought I could just get up there. I'm using the magic of this room being, like, totally full. Interesting. So I guess the only point... Oh, I have been misinterpreting how the floating blocks are meant to work. They're not meant to be things that help you get through. They're meant to be obstacles. And I was so used to them being a game design element that was meant to be like a useful object that I was looking at them and being like, oh yeah, that's a helpful thing that'll help me at some point. I need to figure out how to use it to help me. But no, their actual purpose is much closer to this, much closer to where how it's being used there, where you can't just solve the level by putting a bunch of water in it, because then it just won't work. Understood. Understood. How many units is this? Again, how do I... There's no way for me to get a key or an object over. Now, again, notably, I can get a chest up to the top left area, and I can throw it over the wall. Throwing it over the wall is in no way a difficult thing for me to do with a chest or a similarly antiquated object. Okay, I'm moving my chair and locking in for this. If I leave, that chest disappears. What are the consequences of swapping these? We do this. Again, I can't get up here, and that is a problem. Now again, notably, I can get over here with it. With again, no real problem. It's too far. If I jump from here, if the cube was here, I could pretty easily jump. Let's make that happen then. Let's bring the cube over. Why not? Yeah, I can make that jump with this. Are you the right one? Maybe. I need to bring this guy back around. Use the cube to get the next guy, who is quite important. You're the room we've all been looking after, basically. You're the room we've all been looking to as something we gotta do. So then shouldn't the cube, then this has to be the base room from which we get things done. We have to, no, it's the same problem in both directions, where we can only bring one object out of the room unless we use it to go like a layer deeper. So we go here, now we're all the way in the bottom end. And we can't actually go anywhere with this new cursed cube knowledge. Now again, we go here, we bring ya boy Key along for this particular ride. Oh, easy. We just drop Key in here, then move the key using the chest back over to the cube. Oh, that's clever. Okay, I haven't been taking advantage of the green property that this key brings to the table. And you know what? That's profoundly and certainly on me. We pop the key. Please, thank you. Pop key in here, key gets to stay, then cube comes in. And we are golden. Thank you! No way to paradox that level, I think, but, you know. Let's go to level Meyer. Hello, Mr. Ring.
Where do the rooms go when you're not in them?
I don't need this. I don't need the world building. I love a good question. I love a good question that baits more good conversation. Conversation and questions are two great things. So we can flood any room using that room, which is good to know. I love flooding rooms for dubious purposes. Wait, if we... Okay, well, I gotta know what happens if we just flood this room. I hate how the chest kind of falls a little bit. Okay, so they just force you to use a key. So the entire level is built around getting a key into this room, and nothing I've done is permanent yet. I think. How far of a jump is that? That That's a big fall, actually. That's 5 blocks. We would need 2 cubes to get up and out of that fall. Well, there's 1 cube. And here's the 2nd cube, both of which I think are respawnable. No, the one in the top room is not respawnable. Absolutely not. But then how do we even get... Okay, so restart. Where did I get that first cube from? Cool. Not relevant. Yet. Oh, we can just infinitely spawn them, because why wouldn't we be able to? It's an infinite source. Cool. So we need 3 cubes to get out of here. I think we have to bring this guy in here, and then just... No. You come in here. You will follow. Then we will bring... Are you the water room? What happens if we bring this guy out? I think I'm being dumb and stupid. Which is, again, a problem I frequently face on this channel. Not a new thing by any means. There's no way to make me pop out of the room over there, right? No. Okay, let me reset. I definitely caused some problems for myself just now, but none that are insurmountable, I think. No, I want this room to be in here. No, I don't want that room to be in there. What I want is... What do I want? I want the ability to get that key in return. And what that, to me, maybe sounds like. This is the water room. This is the room where we turn everything into water. Which, hey, solid room. We can pop this guy in the water room if we so choose. You can live in the water room. We have infinite copies of the water room too. Notably, the water room is a replicable room. We can very easily return... Did I lose that chest forever? Yeah, I did. But we can go ahead and reclaim it pretty easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a couple copies of the water room. Copy 1 is, they're all going to live down here. Here's where the water rooms live. Second one. Please. Thank you. Perfect. We now just have a bunch of this water room. Let's go ahead and just commit to having one of these guys, like, live here full time. No, not like that. Who are you? You are... Oh yeah, we just basically need to have... There's no universe where we don't want this cube to be in the water. Like, this cube being in the water is essential to our long-term planning, I think. But how do we get this cube to live in here? Well, this cube does not. Okay, let's see just how bad it is if we use water here. We can't access the key, right? Nope, the key is gone. So, with the key gone, we can't do anything. What we can theoretically do I don't see a way. We can get 2 keys. 2 keys is easy. Or sorry, 2 cubes is easy. It is such an easy sell to get 2 cubes. Got it. We need 2, as I have been trying to do for the past whatever. I can't believe I haven't even thought about this yet. We use the same room technology. Oops. We previously established that we can, if we have this guy in the same room, the exact same room, let's go ahead and pop you in here, and you just live here now. Great. Then we will pluck you from obscurity before too long here, and rescue you. Where are you? You're here. And you're also here. So then we just have you stay there. You live here. We pop you in here. I feel like I'm way overthinking most of these puzzles. Most of them can't actually be as hard as I'm making them appear, right? Maybe. Or maybe they are, in fact, as hard as I'm making them appear. Because we need a cube. We need a cube now. Now we need a cube. We need a cube so we can, not get immediately primordially blinked. What are we... Is there any joy or purpose to... Oh, no. Hey, where did I put the key? The key's here, right? Okay, the key's there. We can bring one of these extra rooms. We can throw it to the right, we can throw it to the left. We can do just a bunch of shenanigans with them. But... Okay, if, for example, I come here and pop this chest there and then sink the whole thing, you just disappear. Actually, I really should analyze this room and see if there's any room for, like, good shenanigans. Okay, if we get an object up here, then we are having a good time. A very good time, in fact. But... Oh. Can I get up here with the key? Okay, I can get up here with the key. For at least a bit. The key should definitely live in the river room. I'll take this. I have a new solution. I forgot we had the magical, amazing block spawning machine. That felt like so many eons ago, where we were spawning blocks to solve this puzzle. We're going to use the magical, mystical block spawning machine. Cool. Now we have enough to come in here, grab this guy, and go ahead and plop him all the way up here. Then bring this dude into this room, plop you in the river, and then we can go ahead and swim up to the top. And we're golden. Huge. Nice. Very, very, very cool. That was a good puzzle. Let's go ahead and see if we can't clear out the last bit of this world right now in the level interlock. I mean, I feel like most of these levels... Oh, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why are there so many? Do you go to the same place? Do both of you go to the same place? If you don't, that's going to be difficult to remember. Huh? What's up with this room? Just another nice chest to have? Okay. We can get up there with a key. We can throw a key up there, no problem. Okay, so what it sounds like to me is we need to get a key in here, throw, then find a way to throw a chest up there so we can spawn up there with the key and the chest. I make it sound so easy. You know? We can spawn a whole lot of this room. This room, I think, is going to be the important part of the puzzle. Putting these chests in this spare room we have here. No, all of you are going to live up there. Our little spare room storage. If we put... Which one do we need? We need you to, for the time being, sit here. Then we just kind of throw you over here. Oh, this is a very cool interaction. Then we can, with absolutely zero issue, jump in here. No. No. I'm definitely messing something up here. No, we need to throw the permanent room across. Then find a way back into the permanent room. Well, it's easy. We just bring both of these guys into the permanent room. Okay, wait. 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 I don't fully understand the interaction I need to capitalize on yet, but through diligent observation and study, I should be able to piece it together before too long here. Then we jump back in here. Got it. We can jump in here. No, we cannot, because it's not in two places at once. It is only there right now. It's only there right now. So then how do I end up in that chest? Okay, no, wait, no. I should know how to do this. This was a thing they've already taught us how to do. I'm just being dumb and forgetting how to do it. Right. Okay. Which one is which? You are the one I'm going to throw, because, yes. We bring you in there. We bring you in there. Actually, no. I'm going to grab you. Okay, what I want to do is I want to make a kind of infinite loop situation where I pop you in here. And I want another copy of that chest right there. We come in here. We go in here. We come in here. We go... Yeah, and then we can infinitely loop so that when we do this, we just pop out. No. No, I screwed up. I screwed up. I know how I need to do it, though. I'm trying to think of, like, in layers. I need to, at some point... You're going to sit in here for a bit. I need to make a bunch of layers so that this guy needs to sit in this world here. You live here. We will then take this chest, not this particular one, but just this chest conceptually. You know, this important kind of chest we have here. I'll grab a few of them. We'll make another chest stockpile. Chest. We'll grab this one for the time being. Pop in here. Pop in here. Pop in here. Then we go like this, which will allow us to very easily, and I think this will not be the complete solution. I think we need to do some more stuff. But this will allow us to pop out here, and then boom, we're here with this part of the chest. Now, I am definitely stuck. Very much stuck. Very stuck. What I needed to do was I needed to grab an extra version of that chest I've been parading around so I could then get out of this room. But basically, we're making a million layers, all of which with almost the sole purpose of just making me escape out of this guy at some point. I need 2 more copies of this chest. And they need to come out here because otherwise it doesn't really work. Maybe I should just carry this chest around, actually. Maybe I should just carry this chest in. This is the one that we can spawn an infinite number of the extra chest from. So we do this. We grab you. And then by nature of having grabbed you, no, we should definitely just carry around the extra awesome chest. The one that lets us spawn more of these kinds of chests. This is the one. We go in here. We grab you. We then... No, I'm actually getting ahead of myself. We need to jump in here. Then from here, grab another copy of this chest. Yeah, okay, we're just going to carry around this chest until we're satisfied we've done everything we need to. We throw you over. There's no point where I really need to, like, carry something through the portals that isn't this key, like, right here. And we just throw it over like this. And now we're going to go ahead and jump in here again. Bring out another extra chest. Jump in here. Oh no. But I need to... Okay, this is okay, actually. We can escape from this chest here. We can throw you... Do I need to go through 2 layers of this guy? I need to make 2 layers of this particular chest. Yeah, I need to make 2 layers of... Or not? Wait, hold on. Wait, what's going on? I'm too many... You know what? We're just gonna jump through layers and hope I eventually get where I need to be. No, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here. I'm very stuck here. Oh god, should I be mapping out layers? Okay, well, reset. We definitely soft locked there. What if I... Rather than trying to return from that difficult situation... Okay. What if, rather than trying to return once I'm on the right-hand side, we instead just kind of take the key into here and use it to, you know, get up there and stuff. And the way... We'll just do the exact same thing we did previously. Okay. Okay. Both of you, come and live in here for a second. Great, both of you live in there now. Congratulations. We'll then do the exact same tactic of carrying around the thing that makes more awesome chests. So we can, you know, make them on demand. So this time, rather than trying to bring it back once we very clearly lost the plot, should I just... I'll make an extra layer just to be safe. Well, the problem is we can't go back up any layers once we're this far in. Maybe an extra layer is actually a bad idea. Who knows? Well, someone knows. Someone in the comments will be like, no, Martin, don't make an extra layer. It's bad and evil and dumb with like several angry emoticons. And you know what? That's a reasonable response to me absolutely floundering through this puzzle. Did I screw up? No, not yet. We exit. We exit. We exit, and now I've got the key here. The key can come in here, hang out there, while we figure out how to get in there ourselves. Let's pick another layer here. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I can pretty easily come in here and grab this guy. Which, who knows if this is, in fact, a good idea. But I can then throw this guy over here and then hop out a couple... No, I cannot hop out a couple words. But that's the general idea. I need to enter that guy, then loop back around to here somehow. Ooh, but how do I loop... through other guys into this area here if we're stuck like this out here. That seems nigh impossible. Yeah, how would I go through there, which will just take me back out to here? I guess. I just need to throw both crates over the hedge, like the film of the same name, which clearly shares a plot with the game Recursed. Okay, I've been thinking about this wrong. We just need to bring both of these guys over the hedge. I'm being dumb. I need to come in here, jump there, do some absolutely awesome jumpity wumpities. Where am I in the process? Yeah, no, this is correct. This is correct. Come here, grab you. Then we do this. And at the same time, we also boom, boom, do this. This is the one that makes more, right? Good. We can then escape. And I've paradoxed. Oops. I don't know how that happened, but it's happened, I guess. Okay. I guess we jump in here and we see what happens. Again, at some point I will presumably have to figure out how to actually... Oh, we're looping forever. That's fun. Is it about just stacking infinite crates? Is that... How many crates do I need to actually get up here? Just one more. Okay. That's doable. That's usable. We can make that happen. If I just kind of put you here, will you lift the crates? And then, no, grab the ruby, grab it. Oh, it falls through. Right. It falls through. Is there not like just like a skill check I can do here? Where I can just kind of like pop a crate and then grab you and then plop the same oh, because I can't go down, that's why. Well, is there any way I can bring a crate through, or perhaps a cube through? Okay, so we are gonna beat this level. We're just gonna paradox it on the way in. I'm sorry, can we not? No, I didn't mean to restart. Oh, restarting it. So restarting it brings us back to the beginning, which honestly may be a good thing, because again, we need to beat the level kind of normal style. I kind of want a paradox though. How did I paradox it? Did I carry the chest I was carrying through? Yes. I think. Or maybe I made it so that the place I tried to go back to no longer exists. Okay, let's go back to our initial solution. We were doing... Right. A lot of just terrible shenanigans. Truly terrible. All this fun stuff, let's call it. You go in here, you hang out like this. We love it when you hang out like that. We then, again, pop through here, can use this to generate infinite awesome chests of awesome. I'm always worried whenever I do that, like, I'm going to accidentally... Did I do the right thing? Which one's this? This is the right one. Cool. We can then loop around again. We should make another layer just to be safe. I feel like an extra layer doesn't ever really hurt. Just makes it possible to have errors. Or it helps to like resolve errors easier. Oh, did not mean to do all that. Well, we do this. We throw you over the hedge. Then I'm going to pop out right exactly where I'm needed. Which will then allow us to pop the key there, which makes everyone very happy. Then what? We pop you in here and can bring you back around again? Oh! Wait, that's super useful. Why didn't I just do that from the get-go? Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. We figured it out. We figured it out. We figured out why we're not doing that. Okay. Heard. Heard like word girl. Does she hear things? I mean, okay, she has the ability to hear, but like, is her thing in any way like hearing stuff? Is that one of her various abilities? Well, actually, no. This is actually really good, because now we're in a place where we can re-enter the main. Oh, this is actually really good, because we can do this, and I'm making more and more layers, which I think is totally fine. Again, an extra layer never hurt anybody, I'm pretty sure. Great, extra layer secured. We can then, maybe, hopefully, someday, grab this guy. Oh, is this the right one? Yes, we can do this. Then keep on... Nope, and I messed up. Okay, well, let's see what the guy has to say.
Wrong again. I can't exit into a room when the chest I entered...
Okay, heard. Well, we're gonna need to find a way to, I guess... If I use two of these guys, I can get up there without the ruby. That seems like a relevant consideration. Okay, well the easy thing to do is just kind of loop around like this. Bring an extra cube in, because who never didn't want an extra cube? Okay, it goes too fast for me is the problem. Can I even get up there with 2 cubes? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe the goal is actually get a rose. I hadn't considered. Is there any way Okay, I'm thinking of a theoretical way to get a third cube in here, which is to draw an extra cube. Okay, so if I like, we can get an infinite number of cubes going if I draw them from like here. I can get as many cubes as I want going, which seems useless, question mark? But I can also, what, do... Now, what did I do that for? I'll restart. Let's give the old college try to this shenanigan one more time. You come in here. We have the whole basic rigmarole down, I think. We're just doing some very basic, fun, awesome, fun stuff. Yeah, then we just need to loop once. Get an extra one here. And then from here, shoot you over the moon. And now we are here, and we can put the key in its proper place. The proper place being up on the ledge. Thank you very much. I then hope, I guess. Here's my current theory. We're going to go ahead and just grab like an extra one of these. And then from here, we can actually keep this infinitely spawning chest over here. No! 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 I screwed up bad. I meant to go into the chest on the far left. But I was thinking, I think I've just been going too many layers in at once when I've been like trying to circle back around to exit out of the chest prime. The one, I need to give names to these rooms at some point. Basically, I want to, in the same way that I launched the chest over the hedge and then was able to like go places as a consequence, I want to do something similar here. Okay, great. That is the correct chest. We go in here and we create an exit point for us here. We are now able to exit out of that chest, the first glowing one, the one that goes over the hedge. We do this. We pop you here. Then when we toss you over, we effectively reset our respawn point over the hedge. We can then pop out like 3 times, go back through the layers, and we are here. Everyone say yay, we are here. If you're not here, then I'm not really sure where you are, what you're doing, to be honest, because being here is nothing that matters. Being present, being prescient, being, you know, with us. Among those who are aware, among those who are actually conscious. Conscious seeking conscious. So my question is... No! I did the exact same thing again! I did the exact same thing again. I was on autopilot. I wanted to go into the chest on the left, and from there, pull out the second glowing chest, and hope we could do things. Ooh, that is frustrating. I don't even know what to like say at this point. Oh, hello. And what just happened there? And what just happened there? Why is there no audio now? Oh, come on. Okay, well, we're not making a lot of progress on that one for the time being. I can go ahead and reset things briefly to get the audio back. That is in fact how I get the audio back. That is in fact how I get the audio back. Perfect as a golden doubloon. What a nightmarish little thing I found here. Okay, again, I have a working theory on how to make. I just have to execute it. Like, actually execute it. I keep on messing up in the last possible moment. And that is a frustrating and deeply humbling experience, let's call it, charitably. We loop once. Again, I could do this part of the cycle ad nauseum, forever, repeatedly. No, we're doing it new this time. We are putting next level chest there. It is a way to make sure we don't screw up bad. And then we end up here. Perfect. Pop here. We throw the key up the cliff. The hit sequel to Over the Hedge. And then we are one more time grabbing you, pulling you out, jumping in here, jumping through, and then I guess we're looping? No, wait. What is my current scheme? We have access to this guy. And we have access to this guy. I need to find a way Okay, I think I might understand. Which one is the one that has the infinite looping chest? Okay. You, here. I need to find a way. The way that this works is that you need to, or specifically, grab you. Both of you are important to the solution, I think. Oh. Okay. You go. If I jump in there with this in my hand, I am going to brick the entire solution. So we're not going to do that. You are important. You are our ticket to the exit. You can reveal to us some really cool truths. So what I need is to bring you in here. Leave you there just to hang. Are you the one that can summon infinite chests? Yes, you are. I then need to find a way to loop Ooh, how do I do this? 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 I need to find a way to loop. do I need to loop through my own, through the chest itself? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find a way to throw Head's chest up there, the chest that's currently in this room, up there, after we have already looped through it once. We need to go into that chest, and then somehow, in that chest, find our way back into... What if I did this? Well, I just screwed up bad, though. I just left... What's it called? I just left the chest that makes more chests in the other room, which is very bad. That is a very bad thing to have done. What happens if I do this? What? This is kind of blowing my brains. This is kind of making me really question if I even have a consciousness. Did I just loop back around into the same room I was just in? Yeah. Maybe. I do think I'm kind of soft locked now, so we're gonna go ahead and reset for a second. Maybe I need to prime all of this. All of this, all of this, all of this. With some kind of ability to, at a later date, return to the very first chest I used. How do I actually induce a paradox? What are the conditions that make a paradox like happen in this case? If we put this here, well, it's pretty easy to, from this position, like, induce a paradox, no? Because we can just... Yeah, we can pretty easily induce a paradox because we can do this, bring you here, pop you in here, then loop around a little bit with some fun little shenanigans, and bring this back to the room which it represents. Wait, what? How did... Huh? Wait, no. Well, that's not meant to be like a thing I can do. And now we just have these two. I clearly don't actually understand the mechanics that I am attempting to manipulate here. Clearly there is something that is beyond the pale of my understanding, and I need to figure out how to even begin approaching that. Is there any major harm in switching the order of these two things? Let's keep both of them in here for now. I feel decent about what I've been able to do so far, though. Is the thing. I feel decently confident in the part of the solution that I have on lock, the part I'm about to replicate right now because I'm at a loss for what else to do. The part where I go boom, bada, bing, bada, boom. Like this. Like that. No. Where we do this. No. I was right. No, I'm messing it up. That's what they call me. The messer upper. Kind of a mean name, but you know. Maybe it's deserved. This is in fact the room that lets me, yes. The room that creates infinite rooms therein. We do this once. We do this. To get us out of there. It's possible I'm like way overthinking literally all of this. Or way underthinking it, which is, again, so very possible all the time. The amount of thinking that's happening in this room is never guaranteed to be more than like okay, undoubtedly, the key just lives here. That is an easy thing to figure out. The key just has gotta live there. Then we take this, like in here. This lives. No, this lives in this room. This lives in this room. Then we replicate the chest that replicates chests. And then you are here, which is fine. And you are here, which is no, hold on to that. That's important, hold on to that. So we pop you in here. Perhaps we put you there. We then find a way to, again, what is in here? It is that. We go here, we find a way to like loop with you. We need to loop in here once. Is it as easy as... Oh. Is it that easy? It's that easy. It's that easy. I was profoundly overthinking all of that. Man, that is an hour and 20 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. Mostly that last level. I cannot believe how long that took me. That seems like a very basic... This game should just be like a basic test of logic and reasoning, right? But I'm making it into this whole kerfuffle. This whole oyster stack of, like, things you gotta figure out. That is my bad. But that was the ruins. The ruins handled. We go into the temple next time with even more levels. That's so many levels. Oh no. But I have the new mechanic. It's something I can actually wrap my head around without too much of a hassle. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do other YouTube things. That's so many puzzles. So many puzzles. Continued. There's so many puzzles left. Oh, I'm bad at this game. If you did enjoy the video, do other YouTube things. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more information on how to play it. And until next time, enjoy yourself.